Estevao stunning debut, Chelsea eyeing Xavi Simons, Maresca confirms Jamie Gittens transfer talks. Chelsea make Victor Osimhen decision. Are today's top stories on AG Chelsea TV. Before we dive into today's video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the latest Chelsea news. Sunday night gave Chelsea fans the first opportunity to see future talent Estevao Willian in action against a European side during Palmeiras' opening match at the Club World Cup. The Brazilian side impressed up against the likes of Samu Akahawa, and were the better of the two sides, despite not being able to break the deadlock in the 0-0 draw. Estevao was a constant threat during his hour or so on the pitch, however was guilty of spurning arguably their best chance of the game on the stroke of half-time. The teenager had already enjoyed a dream farewell from his home ground, and anything else will be a bonus before he moves to Stamford Bridge. The youngster was handed the Superior Player of the Match award, despite his early exit from proceedings, and he certainly played his part in an exciting attacking setup. As part of the agreement with Palmeiras, Estevao is set to officially become a Chelsea player at the end of the group stages of this competition. This means that should the Blues get out of the groups, the winger would then be their player for the remaining time they are in the tournament. However, FIFA rules state Estevao is not eligible to be registered by Chelsea for the latter stages of the Club World Cup, with him now being cup-tied after making his first appearance. This means the youngster will have to wait until the return of the Premier League in August before he can make his mark in a Chelsea shirt, and try and convince Enzo Maresca that he has a big role to play this season. Well, as per Football London, Chelsea still have RB Leipzig star Xavi Simons on their radar as more new signings to complement Delap's statement arrival are contemplated, with the site stating that a deal for the enthralling 22-year-old to move to England is one to watch. Nothing is advanced at this stage, though, but if a switch were to finally kick into gear, Chelsea could be about to land their second coming of Parma. Simons has proven over many a season now that he is a goal and assist machine in the Bundesliga. Much like Cole Palmer has shown when performing at the peak of his powers under Maresca, Palmer is one of the standout number 10s in the division when glancing at his league numbers from this season just gone, with a mightily impressive 15 goals and 8 assists coming his way from 37 appearances. Staggeringly, the Leipzig number star has just completed a similarly blistering campaign in the Bundesliga, with Simons only 6 off Palmer's bumper goal and assist tally, even from 12 fewer league clashes. On that evidence, it's not a surprise to see him described as one of the best 10s in the world by one analyst on social media. Even more could soon come from Simons if he were to take the leap to relocate to the Premier League, with 77 goal contributions already under his belt when starring in his native Netherlands and Germany. Enzo Maresca has confirmed that Chelsea will look to bring in a winger to replace Jadon Sancho this summer. Discussions are also ongoing over a possible move for Borussia Dortmund's Jamie Gittens after the Stamford Bridge Giants saw 2 separate bids rejected for the England under-21 attacker. Jadon is not with us, so for sure that is a position, winger. We need to do something, Maresca told reporters ahead of Chelsea's Club World Cup opener against Los Angeles FC. We have Noni, Madueke, Pedro, Neto, and Tai, George, only as the proper wingers, so something for sure is going to happen. When the transfer window is open, for sure, we can do something. With Delap through the door, the most pressing issue for Chelsea is signing a left winger, given they are struggling in that department following the departure of Jadon Sancho. Chelsea had multiple bids rejected for Gittens last week, but have already agreed person terms on a 7-year deal with the England under-21 international. Gittens is part of the Dortmund squad for the Club World Cup, and Romano has now provided an update on the situation. Sources confirm that Chelsea are prepared to return in negotiations with Borussia Dortmund soon to rediscuss terms and try to reach an agreement. Their plans include Bino Gittens, and a new proposal could be on the table already in the next days, Fabrizio Romano told Give Me Sport. Gittens scored 12 goals for Dortmund last season, including 4 in the Champions League, and would be a great fit for Maresca's system given his style and attributes. A striker was always going to be central to Chelsea's plans, and it is to the club's credit that they got Delap over the line so soon after winning the Conference League and qualifying for the Champions League, a matter which had a large part in making a persuasive argument over alternative options. It also allows Chelsea to attack the rest of the window with less pressure on signing another centre-forward. The future of Chelsea transfer target Victor Osimhen continues to take several dramatic twists, with a huge triple update coming to light this weekend. Following his successful season-long loan at Galatasaray, Osimhen is expected to depart Napoli permanently, with Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United and Juventus all linked. A return to Turkey has also not been ruled out. Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal have also shown very keen interest, with multiple bids made to Osimhen and Napoli. While their transfer proposal was accepted, the Nigeria international was not keen on a switch to the Gulf state, as he wants to remain in Europe. New head coach Simone Inzaghi has seemingly not given up, though, even with the pre-Club World Cup deadline having passed. According to Turkish journalist Yagaz Sabunkulu, Al Hilal are considering a new personal terms offer which would see Osimhen take in a stunning £42.6 million, €50 million per year. With so much circulating about Osimhen and moves that could impact him, Chelsea seemingly still need to decide on whether or not to bring in another striker alongside Liam Delap. Enzo Maresca wants more experience in his squad, but Hugo Ekitike of Eintracht Frankfurt appears the favoured signing. Just 3 weeks into the off-season period, Liverpool have announced Jeremy Frimpong's purchase, while a deal for Florian Wirtz is also in place and only pending formal communication. Next up for the Reds is likely to be Bournemouth left-back Milos Kerkez, and even with the Hungarian soon on his way to the club, the transfer window is far from over. A striker's purchase will be a big agenda before the start of the campaign, and Brighton. According to Brazilian source Trivela, Pedro has asked to depart the Amex Stadium, although unfortunately for Liverpool, the 23-year-old prefers joining Arsenal or Chelsea instead. Chelsea had held talks with Brighton over João Pedro's possible acquisition and were willing to fork out £50 million for the South American, but the Seagulls are expected to ask for £59 million. Arsenal's links with the striker have been far from concrete, and with the Gunners making inroads in the direction of Benjamin Sesko, their business for a number 9 might be done. Though they have signed Liam Delap from Ipswich Town, Chelsea may look to add another centre-forward to their squad. They have been linked heavily with Victor Osimhen, but not much progress has been made over his signing in the recent past, so João Pedro is a good alternative, especially off the back of a Premier League campaign in which he had 10 goals and 6 assists. That's all for today's Chelsea news. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with everything happening at Stamford Bridge, don't forget to subscribe to AG Chelsea TV and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.